Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jane Lindsay and I am the creator of the Studio Club. I help people to rekindle their creativity, to reconnect with the natural world and to create lives that they love. And today I'm talking about planning and specifically about why I no longer use vision boards but do something very different instead. So this all starts about 7 years ago and I was running a very successful online gift business, but I was not particularly happy. I often got very overwhelmed and anxious and I felt I wasn't really being creative and that I wasn't very connected and I felt quite fragmented, and I decided that I needed to change the way that I plan things and the way that I connected to the values in my life specifically. Now, up until that point, each year I had made myself a vision board. I would kind of identify things that I thought were missing from my life, and then I would sit with a stack of glossy magazines and I would cut out images and words and that kind of thing that would go with that life, and then I would narrow it down. I'm sure you know how to do a vision board, and stick them onto a piece of paper that would sit by my desk as inspiration, and also in some kind of way that just having done that would make it all come true. And 7 years ago, when I was looking at everything, I realised that part of the problem was this actual visioning and the way that everything was being done from outside me. I'm a great believer that we already know a lot of the things that we need to know, and that actually it's just an uncovering and a stripping back and a learning to be open to what is already inside us, rather than needing lots of input from society and so on. So what was happening with the vision board? It was really two things. First of all, I was starting with these magazines and they were full of aspirational images. That's why they worked for a vision board, really. They were beautiful. But they weren't real. They were the product of stylists and incredibly talented photographers and editing and so on, to create something that is aspirational, beautiful, but not reality. And the second problem that I had was that just searching through all of those aspirational images kind of triggered a magpie thing in my mind, and I ended up kind of just selecting randomly. It wasn't an uncovering, it was an adding on, and that was the problem. So at this point, 7 years ago, I decided to strip back the way that I looked at my life each year and to start with what is now step one in this kind of planning process that I called A Wilder Way, and that is a guided meditation which takes you inside and deep into your subconscious and uncovers what kind of feelings are involved in the life that you should be living. Now, I have written this up into a free 4-part email sequencing thing. It's in 4 parts because I think that you need to have a gap between each part. So you get them 4 days, one after the other. And you can sign up for that underneath here. But the first day is this kind of guided meditation, taking you into your subconscious. So from then you can just start unpeeling and uncovering and finding out what your life should look like, away from the shoulds and the glossiness and the aspiration and all of that kind of thing, right back to basics. So if that sounds like something that would resonate with you, then do sign up for the course. Let me know. I've done a kind of a video about the overview of the course last week, so I'll link to that as well. And then I'm going to do videos about each particular bit, so they will build up into a library. Thank you very much for watching it, and please do let me know in the comments or by direct message how you get on with it.